We're making Louisville's official cocktail, the Old Fashioned. It was declared our official cocktail by our mayor in 2015 because it was actually invented right here in Louisville, Kentucky at a downtown club that was founded in the 1800s that still exists today. It's a really simple cocktail. We're using Jim Beam Signature Craft, Old Fashioned bitters, cherries, orange, and a little bit of sugar. So what we're gonna do first is muddle our fruit, sugar, and bitters together. Got an orange slice here. We're just gonna drop that in the bottom. I'm gonna sprinkle in a little bit of sugar. And this is really your preference for how sweet you like your cocktails, or if you just want it more spirit forward. And then I've got a couple of dashes of bitters right in there. And add a little bit of water. This is just gonna dilute it, bring the flavor of the bourbon out even more. And so I think the secret here to a really good old fashioned is to give this orange a good solid muddling. So get really hard into the bottom of the glass. You want to get the peel so that the citrus oils come out, and then get the pulp of the fruit. And try to get the sugar a little dissolved in here and mixed really well with the bitters. So cocktails kind of came about before Prohibition. Your spirits might not necessarily have been consistent in quality or particularly good, so they started adding a little sugar, bitters, and fruit. But this version, the delicious bourbon old fashioned that we all know and love, was made famous here in Louisville at the Pendennis Club. So that's our great tie-in. All right, that looks sufficiently muddled. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw in one of my big ice cubes here to keep the cocktail from diluting too much more quickly. And I'm gonna pour in just about 2 ounces of bourbon. Give it a little bit of a stir, and then we're just going to garnish with our cherry. Some people muddle it in, but I like it just kind of as a garnish, and then eat that bourbon-soaked cherry out in the end. I'm using Luxardo because I'm feeling fancy, but you could use something just as long as it's a little bit of an upgrade from a maraschino cherry. But that's all there is to it, a classic Louisville original old-fashioned cocktail.